Hey y'all, how's it been? It's been roughly, let's say over a month since I've done a vlog, but here I am in the flesh trying to get back into the regular schedule. Actually, just trying to get back into a schedule is like the hardest thing for me right now, because the reason why I've been on this long hiatus doing the vlogs is because a lot of things were happening, and I really need to push my energy towards the things that are more important, and the vlogs had to be one of those things where I had to just let go of it for a while. And I figured it'd probably only be like 1 or 2 weeks, but it was literally a whole month. I was really swamped after the powerlifting meet that I did back on the 13th, a month ago, back in February. So yeah, just had a lot of priorities to take care of. But here I am, everything's starting to slow down. Today, Thursday, March something, the 17th. It's pretty much my last working day, so heading into spring break right now, and spring break quarter is going to start, well, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I'll have a 3-week vacation. I honestly don't remember, but we're gonna get there in a little bit. But yeah. So as you can probably tell in the tone of my voice that I'm a little bit under the weather. My throat is sore, but it's getting a little bit better. I could talk. At least it doesn't impede anything about my training somewhat. But yeah, it was just one of those things I had to do. Really concentrated on it, and I don't know. I just woke up the next day like feeling like shit, and at least I'm getting better. But anywho, let's talk about the powerlifting meet really quick. So I should have done this like right after the powerlifting meet was done, by the way. But anywho, I competed back in February 13th last month. I went down to Kennewick, Washington to do a USPA meet, which is my first meet. I competed in the 132.2 weight class, or the 60 kilogram weight class, but I'm going to refer to everything in pounds because I don't really know much about kilograms. Competed in the 132 pounds, 132.2 pounds, and I got first. Pretty cool. But what I also got along with that first place finish, I got 4 state records for the USPA. So four Washington State USPA records. So I've never held records for myself before, let alone one first place. Even though I got that first place in bodybuilding back in September, but still, like, I've never held a record. I've never even held a gym record, even though I've always wanted a gym record. Growing up when I was in high school, I've never gotten one, never gotten close to one. Now I have state records, so that's exciting. That in this point in time, even though they'll probably be broken at some point, in this point in time, I have records for myself, and I got 4 of them. So I'm not gonna get too much in all the numbers, but I made 8 out of 9 lifts, and I had the chance to do 4th attempts. Not gonna get to the logistics of that, but I just had the opportunity to do those. I made one of them, and that was my squat. But yeah, 8 out of 9 lifts for the meet. 9 out of 12 technically, unofficially, with the 4th attempts, because I took 4th attempts for all my lifts. And for the deadlift, I missed my opener. I redid the opener for the 2nd attempt, and then I made a big jump for the 3rd attempt, which don't make big jumps. That's one thing I learned in trying to progress your attempts. Don't make big jumps. Don't 1 rep max on your first attempt. Like, you want to progressively kind of work up to your PR for the meet, right? So for squats, my meet squat, the 3rd attempt was 303, and my 4th attempt, which is the state record, is 319. This is a big PR for me though, because I've never done squats above like 290 pounds at my current body weight. So to do it at the meet was astounding. And even people will say, dude, if you're gonna PR, you're gonna PR at the meet. So yeah, I PR'd at the meet. For bench press, I did 242 pounds, and that's also a big PR because I don't train to do pause benching. And in powerlifting, you do pause command benching, and I've never trained pause before, and so that itself was miraculous. And training wise, I was working up to getting to 225, at least starting to like touch it. But those last couple weeks training before the powerlifting meet, I started exclusively doing like 90-95% of my 1 rep max, and everything counted. For deadlift, my opener I think was 353 pounds or 356. I don't remember. Either way, I missed it. Did it for the second attempt, and this is for the third attempt. I jumped up to 396 pounds for triple body weight. Now, my intended number for my third attempt was supposed to be 403, but since I didn't progress up to that point, I wanted to do triple body weight at a minimum, and from there it was like all or nothing, and I made that for my third attempt. And so my meet total was 941, which is a national USPA national qualifying total, so I could participate at nationals, which is crazy because one, my predicted numbers were actually supposed to be lower. I was actually thinking I was going to do sub 900 total, but I got over 900, and I also qualified or had a total qualified enough to do nationals, which is crazy because I didn't think I would be able to do it because I knew my squat was going to be kind of iffy because I don't know if depth is going to be recorded right. Same thing with bench. I don't know how well bench would be since I haven't really trained for bench or for pause benching. And deadlifts, while it's my best lift, I've never really pushed the limits of my deadlift yet. And during the last tapering period, it was just, yeah, everything counted at that point. So now I'm actually looking to do another powerlifting meet in May to kind of put a little bit more on my total because I'm like 60 pounds away ish from 1,000 pounds, and I want to get that. I want to get that at my current body weight, so, or wherever I'm at right now. Like, I don't want to jump up to a weight class, otherwise I'd be going up against my friend Mikey, which I don't want to go up against because he has a 1,200 pound ish total. So oh, sorry, but yeah, I just want to get to that 1,000 pounds and see if it's possible, because it's like right there, man, right there. I just got to add a little bit more to like my squat, and I can start chipping away at like bench press and deadlifts, and ooh, it's just right there. And so I've been talking a lot about the powerlifting stuff. Let's talk about the bodybuilding. So next month, April 16th, 2016, the Washington State Natural is going to be happening. Oh, baby. But guess what? I decided that I wanted to stop prep for the Washington State Natural, or at least for the April show. Simply because, and this is the main reason, I stopped caring about bodybuilding prep. And it's not a transition of me going into powerlifting and such like that. It was just, I had in mind coming out of the powerlifting meet to get back into a cutting diet again, since I was, pretty much, within an accelerated pace of where I originally was before I got into the powerlifting prep. And getting out of it, I was pretty much like back into the same place, but still kind of ahead of expected. But when I tried to get back into it mentally, it just wasn't there. I was in the gym, I was still training. I tell myself I want to do cardio, didn't feel like doing cardio. Felt like days where, I was lifting heavy, but I just need more food in my system. I just ate a little bit more, and I didn't gain a lot of weight. Like, it was just kind of like little by little, like very little by little. But it came to the point where it's just like, I don't care about this prep anymore. So I just decided, you know what, like with the vlogs, one of those things where it just doesn't seem like I have the passion for it anymore, then why not just leave it out? And so I just decided to stop prep for April, and may consider doing one in maybe closer towards the summer. But other than that, at least I could kind of take a break from dieting, because literally we're getting close to the date almost a year ago from when I started the September prep, and that was back in March 29th, 2015. That's when I started my September prep. It's already March right now. We're on the 17th, so 12 more days and we'll be there again a year later. And to think that I've been dieting for such a long time, and I think for me, that may have been the breaking point. That unconsciously is like my body is like, you know what, Ray, you're done. It's all good. Just stop this anymore. But I would love to do one more show, at least one more show again. But if that's the case that I can't do another show, guess what? I'll just start my building phase, which is my original plan, right? And so that's a little bit of catch up. That way I could get some vlogs onto the YouTube channel. But anywho, I've been thinking about how I want to do the vlogs from here on out. I've been trying to like accumulate a lot of days and do like a weekly vlog, but I feel like I don't know, like there are some days where I just can't seem to record. So I think I'm gonna try to do like shorter episodes, shorter clips and stuff. So that way, you know, like I'll record something maybe like 4-5 minutes long, 4-6 minutes long or something like that, and then just upload it straight to YouTube, you know. So that way I don't have to do a lot of stuff to it or accumulate a lot of clips and kind of put them together and make a 20-minute video. Let's try to make some shorter videos and I guess make them more conversational. You know, if there are some days where it's like maybe I'll do like a day eating of some sort. Obviously, I'll just record a whole day worth and it'll be a longer video than usual. But, you know, I think I want to try to do shorter videos for now and kind of see how that works. Be more topical with my vlogs rather than try to get the day by day. But if I could do the day by day, yeah, obviously the type of vlog episode will reflect that, you know. So I'll play around with those ideas, but I definitely want to get back into the groove of things. I want to try and record more with my camera. I don't want to sit down at the computer and, you know, do a webcam vlog. I want to try to get back into this thing, which was originally, you know, how I've been doing the vlogs in the beginning, you know. So let's get back into that. And yeah, there's a lot of things on my plate, but I think for right now we're gonna concentrate on relaxing for a bit and start preparing for the May powerlifting meet. I have everything all set. The training plan is in. I'll probably do a separate vlog video about how I'm doing my training so far, even though I've been promising myself that to make a video. But yeah, stay tuned. Glad to be back. Let's get back on the roll of things. And you know, your boy's doing okay. Maybe a little bit fatter, but you know, we're doing okay so far. All right, so peace out. See you soon.